This video is presented by VoiceOver article. Mortgage loans are the loans that are obtained by keeping a security against the amount of loan opted for. Most of the population that opt for mortgage loans try to apply for the home mortgage loan. The reason why most people opt for home mortgage loan is that against a home mortgage one can apply for and get a larger amount of loan. Although the home mortgage loan is an easy way to getting credit, but if not properly managed it can lead to heavy debts. There are a number of things that a person should consider before applying for the home mortgage loan. First of all, a person who wishes to apply for the home mortgage must check if the home mortgage is actually required. Although this is a good way to get credit, it still is a loan and not an income. Most people make a mistake in differentiating loan money and an earned money. The loan amount is meant to be returned and hence one should first see if the loan is actually required. The second point that must be noted is that the bigger the loan amount you apply for, the bigger is the interest rate of repayment. Since the lender incurs a greater risk when providing a bigger loan, the interest rates for repayment of the loan would also be higher. Thus, before taking the loan, one should check if he can repay the loan within the specified time limit. The home mortgage loan is a loan and not money earned, and hence it has to be repaid. A person who wishes to apply for the home mortgage must always check his credit history. Whenever a borrower applies for a loan, the first thing that the lender would check is the credit history. If the credit history of a person is not good, then no loan is issued. Therefore, before applying for a mortgage loan, one should make sure that the credit history is good and no loan is yet to be paid. It is interesting to note that the credit history of every individual is maintained and is modified annually, so it makes very easy for the money lending companies to check the credit details of a person. One should try to keep the expenses under control. Spending too much and then applying for loan to make the payments for the extra expenses is not what a wise person would do. Mortgage loans are meant to meet the necessities and not to overspend the money carelessly. Those who don't maintain a financial record of the cash flow often find themselves in trouble. Thus, one should try to limit the expense and try to live within the earnings. Mortgage loans must be opted for very carefully as there is a high rate of interest associated with them. It should be considered as an option only if no other choice exists. Also, before applying for the mortgage loans, one should make sure that the previous dues is all clear. This video is presented by VoiceOver article.